Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the 9 Miles as seen on TV and Gadget Review channel. Today, I'm actually really excited to test out this Partake Brewing IPA. This is a non-alcoholic IPA, and it's I guess in quotes, 0.3 alcohol by volume non-alcoholic beer. I believe that's as much as like kombucha or something like that. But Partake Brewing is based in Toronto, Canada. Drinkpartake.com, and yeah, so this is like an amazing thing if it actually tastes good. It's an IPA, so you can get the flavor of the beer, no alcohol, and it's only 10 calories, which is crazy. Ingredients, simple ingredients: water, barley, hops, yeast, and yeah, so if that is actually good, I might actually drink this. Maybe not on a regular basis, but once in a while. And I read about this in a men's fitness magazine, and ever since reading that article, wanted to try this out. And if you go to the website, their story is basically 5 years ago I gave up. This is from the website, Partake Brewing interview. 5 years ago I gave up alcohol due to a medical condition, but I missed my beer. I missed the taste of beer and discovering new beers, especially new craft beers. But more than that, I found that I missed the social connection that comes from sharing a drink with a colleague after a hard day's work, cracking a beer with the guys after hockey, and joining in to celebrate special occasions with families and friends. So a friend of mine suggested that I try non-alcoholic beer. The problem is most of non-alcoholic beer I tried tasted awful, and there really wasn't almost nothing in terms of variety. Unfortunately, the long-standing stigma surrounding non-alcoholic beer has been well-deserved. That is, until now. I launched Partake Brewing to bring all those things to make craft beer to non-alcoholic beer drinkers include tasty, variety, authenticity, creativity, and passion. Non-alcoholic beer drinkers want to partake in the craft beer journey with everyone else. Why? Because we're beer lovers too. Alright, so, it's a great story, great concept, and if you go to Beer Advocate, which tends to be a very snobby website, this gets 2.57 out of 5 points, on the rating system, which is poor. And yeah, so I think it's kind of biased towards heavy beers or beers with a lot of flavor. That's kind of what I've noticed. Anything that's kind of on the lighter side seems to do poorly on Beer Advocate. So I'm interested to see if this actually does taste like an IPA, or does it kind of taste kind of watered down or something like that. And does it match, the Beer Advocate score? But let's see what people say. Fizzy yellow stuff with a Whisper Hop Aroma and a touch of hop taste. Really beer flavored water. It was cheaper than buying one of those bottled beverages, and with little alcohol, something I can manage and still drive. But let's pour a glass of this. It's been chilling in my fridge for a while, so it's nice and cold. And let's see what it looks like. First of all, we get a nice pint glass, see what it looks like poured. And let me just zoom out here. I'm not going to cut. I'm just going to, yeah, here we go. Okay, so Partake IPA, pour test. What does it look like? Here we go. Looks like a beer. Has lots of carbonation. Has a head like a beer. Let me smell test. Smells like a beer. It's got that nice hoppy aroma. The color isn't like water or anything. It does. It's kind of cloudy, like you'd expect a beer to be. All right, so here we go. Let's test the Partake IPA here. How does it taste? 3, 2, 1. Okay. It's really interesting. It does have hoppy, it's very forward on the hops. But as far as like mouthfeel, it kind of is on the watery side. It's kind of like forward hops and then kind of turns into the kind of a just like a watery liquid. Kind of tastes like hop water or something like that. I mean, a little bit better than that, but a hop beery water. So I haven't really tried that many alcoholic or non-alcoholic beers, so maybe it's just kind of getting used to the flavor. It's not. I mean, it's not. The more I drink it, it's kind of just like a shock. The more I drink it, the more it's like growing on me a little bit, because it does have. I mean, if you know, like IPAs, it has that aftertaste of the hops, that bite kind of, and it does kind of linger. It's just kind of like the base of the beer isn't there, where it's kind of that heaviness that I think IPAs have, as well as that hop flavor. This kind of just has, the backbone of this is kind of just a watery kind of flavor, which is, I guess, fine if, since it's only 10 calories and the average IPA is probably like, I mean, how much for a pint? Like 150 calories, 200 calories, maybe more. So I could see this, like if you're drinking with your friends and you want a beer, that you can sip on. This is definitely a sippable beer because it does have that bitterness. That's the reason I like IPAs, because it's a great kind of sipping beer. And as far as non-alcoholic beers, I mean, I just think you kind of want that. You don't want just kind of a watery non-alcoholic. This does have kind of that bitterness and that beer flavor that I think people would be looking for. I'm just saying, when I'm comparing to IPAs, it's close, but IPAs, in a taste test, would still win out for sure. So yeah, I mean, do I recommend Partake IPA? I think I'm on the fence. I think I need to try more non-alcoholic beers to really get a sense of like what the competition is, because I'm kind of comparing this to a regular IPA. And so I'd say, I mean, if you're looking for a non-alcoholic option, I would say go for it. This is a great, it's a great start. I'm just saying, if you want, if you're an IPA drinker and you're looking for something that tastes exactly like an IPA, then I'd say pass. But if you're an IPA drinker looking for a low-calorie, non-alcoholic version of, an IPA, I would say go for it. So on the fence, I think. It's a good start. Yeah, so thanks for watching my videos, everyone. Let me know what you think. Yeah, try it out for yourself. Let me know what you think. Partake Brewing IPA. For a while, I think this was only available in Canada, and so now it's in the US, and yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I like their mission. So thanks for watching my videos, everyone. If you like them, please continue following. If you want to support my content, go to patreon.com/9malls. Just search Patreon for the number 9, MALLS. Alright, till next time, I'll see you later.